Hello guys, Simon here from Maverick Veteran. Thanks for joining me. Quite short notice because I was just going to upload my video, which is about the invasion that we're getting across the channel at the moment. But I decided to do a quick live as well to advertise somebody else's live that's happening at 9 o'clock. But there's a lot going on. It's difficult times. Obviously, we've got cost of living crisis going on. We've got the invasion across the channel. We've got the 15-minute cities thing, which is being talked about a lot. And of course, then we've got the tea. And some people would have had perhaps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cups of the tea now, which is meant to cure the common cold, let's say. So you know where I'm coming from there. There's a lot of people that I talk to on a daily basis. I went off Facebook for about 18 months because I was just fed up with it, overwhelmed with it. Lots of infighting going on within groups, so I just jumped ship. I'm a lone wolf anyway, so what I just jump in with anybody that's doing something that I think is worthwhile, and if somebody asks me to join them, I'll join them, and that's just the way I am. But 18 months I stayed sort of dark. Come back about 6 months ago. This is the first live I've done in almost 2 years. I think it was March of 21 when I stopped doing the 3 or 4 lives that I was doing every week, including those that I was doing with other groups. All I'd say is, with everything going on, there's a lot of anxiety out there. I'm involved with 3 or 4 people at the moment, trying to give them some moral support, speak to them daily, assist them where I can, put it that way. But there's a lot of people still suffering. So if you need to reach out, please do reach out. If you can't get onto a group, if you can't get onto a charity or a CIC that's going to assist you, then please feel free to get hold of me. The ticker tape at the bottom here, you can see that I'm available on Facebook under Simon Bean. You can get me on YouTube, Maverick Veteran, if you just want updates with stuff that I'm sort of involved in at the moment or stuff that's interesting me. And you can get me on that email, maverick.veteran@protonmail.com. That's a secure server. So if you want to talk about anything that you don't want 7-7 Brigade or the police or any of the other weirdos that are out there knowing about, get me on that Proton Mail and I'll help you as best I can. Okay? At that stage, you can get my phone number and then it makes it a little bit more personal. Not as secure, but at least we can have a chat. Coming on to the invasion, I'm about to upload a video onto Facebook. It should already be on Maverick Veteran YouTube, but I'll upload it to Facebook. That's about the invasion that's going on across the channel. So you'll be able to watch that in a few minutes if that's what you're into. And then at 9 o'clock, 2100 hours, is Gary Clark and Nathan Heward. They're doing a live, and the link for that live can be seen on that tab on the bottom of my screen there. Nathan and Gary, HTTPS, what do you call that thing with the 2 dots anyway? 2 / youtube.com/lawfulrebel6506. So please click onto that. I'm going to try and get on there and join them if I can. I've got a couple of things that I need to do first, so I may be a little bit late on that, which I don't like being, but I may be. Those watching, Danny West, hello. Simon, Derek, disband the BBC, I like it. Jackie Gill, all good evening to you. Do what you like with this video. You can share it about, you can delete it, you can do what you like. You know, I'm really not that bothered, but if you can get it around, that's great. Because what we need to move into here is a little bit more unity. Now, I escaped most of the groups because the unity was falling apart. There was a lot of infighting. There was too much ego going on, which is why I'm a little bit of a lone wolf, because the only person I can annoy with my ego is me, because there's nobody else really attached to me, if that makes sense. I'm not upsetting moderators. I'm not upsetting other admin. I'm not upsetting other leadership people. So it's just me. I'm still members on a lot of the groups, and I keep an eye on what's being said on there. And a lot of what's being said on there is really, really good stuff, especially with, Veterans Against Terrorism, things like that, which is, one of my sort of go-to groups. But I'm not necessarily tied into them from an admin or leadership perspective anymore. I'm just me. I'm a lone wolf. So I do what I want to do, when I want to do. And if you need some assistance, please come to me and I'll help you if I can. If I can't, I'll probably know where to point you. So, but unity is key, which is why I'd like you to watch Nathan and Gary tonight, because they always have good stuff to say. And it's all about common law. And news today was, in fact, it was last night, was common law still in place. The Constitution is still in place. A lot of people will say, no, it's not. It's all dead in the water. It's gone. I can assure you it's still in place. It's just that the government don't want you to know it's in place, because if you know that it's in place, you can start refusing things that the government want you to do and the rules they want you to play by. So unity is key. If we can get all the groups together and up and running like they were back in 2018, 2019, before the scandemic, brilliant. If we can, well, so be it. But let's at least try. What's coming up? 18th of February, Oxford, 15-minute city. That's one of the trial ones. I think Canterbury is another one. There's others. I can remember this from school. Way back in 1977, when I started secondary school, I can remember my geography teacher talking about Milton Keynes and the way that it's built on a block system with a series of circles around it, i.e. sort of inner circle, outer circle, a bit like London is with the circular system. M25 coming into the outer circle, the inner circle, etc. All that is built for the 15-minute city. And I can remember him saying that, but didn't really take much notice. Didn't take much notice at all of anybody, to be fair, when I was at school, because it wasn't really my thing. But I did leave with an O-level in metalwork, and I did leave with an O-level in human biology. So if anybody wants a frog welding, let me know on that email address below, because I'm your man. 18th of February, Oxford. So get down there if you can. I'm going to go just for a nose and see what's going on. 25th of February, I've got a bit of a meeting going on in London, and that's to do with everything that's going on, and perhaps how we can move forward. And I'm going to meet up also with Nathan at some stage. It's just tying it in with me work, because me shifts are funny. Like this coming week, I'm on 6 till 2s, and then the following week I'm on 2 till 10 at night and all that sort of stuff. So it's a bit difficult, but I am free every weekend. And if it's important, I'll travel for a meeting, because I think it's important. And that's about all I got to say, really. But please, if you are concerned, if you have got personal issues and you don't know how to deal with them, and you think I can assist you with them, please do get hold of me, because that's quite important. Because I do worry about you all. I don't worry about myself, because I'm just me. I've only got myself to look after at the end of the day, but I look after everybody else. So please do grab a hold of me, and pick me brains. Let's see who else is here. Danny West. Jesus Jones, outstanding. Good to see you. Jenny Murphy, Nick Heath. Jesus again. Great. At least we've got him on our side, eh? So please look after yourselves. Don't suffer in silence, all right? Get in contact with me if you have to, all right? Or if you need to is the more the thing. If you want to or you need to, get in contact with me, all right? And I'll do my best for you. And I'll try and get back into these regular lives once a week. And there'll be anything from sort of 30 minutes to 45 minutes. You know how I sort of prattle on. I did say just a minute ago, didn't I? That's all I got to say, really. And I've talked again for another 3 or 4 minutes after that. But that really is all I got to say, really. So please look after each other. If you're going to dream big. Love you loads. This call sign is out.